Playmakers, the daily sports bulletin from the bridge that brings you the big news and the top plays from the world of Indian sports. Hello and welcome to the Playmakers. My name is Rahul Kargo. In the Playmakers today, we've got an Indian victory on the ATP Tour and a history-making act from the Indian women's roller derby team. We begin with news from tennis, where the Indian tennis doubles duo of Jeevan-Vijay and Vijay Sundar Prasanth have won the ATP 250 Hangzhou Open, defeating German pair of Konstantin Franzen and Heinrich Jevons in the finals at Hangzhou on Tuesday. The Indian duo defeated the Germans 4-6, 7-6 and 10-7 in the final, staging another comeback after losing the first set. This is their first title together as a pair. Meanwhile, in the final of the Chengdu Open, Yuki Bhambri and his French partner Albano Olivetti weren't as lucky, losing to the French pair of Sadio Doumbia and Fabien Ribot 6-4, 4-6 and 10-7. With this victory, the French pair successfully defended their title. Staying with tennis, former Indian tennis stars Somdev Devvarman and Purav Raja have filed a petition in the Delhi High Court accusing the All India Tennis Association, or the AITA, of violating the National Sports Development Code of India. The latest development comes just days ahead of AITA's scheduled elections on September 28th. Somdev and Purav argued that the AITA has failed to comply with the sports code, a requirement mandated by the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports. The petition emphasized the importance of AITA adhering to the code, stating, and I quote, "It is essential that AITA and its constituents comply fully with the sports code. The ministry should ensure this compliance before allowing fresh elections, which should be held in a fair, transparent and democratic manner." Moving on to badminton now, and at the Macau Open on Tuesday, Teresa Jolly and Gayatri Gopichand made a winning start to their campaign as the Indian duo came from behind to beat Japan's Akari Sato and Maya Taguchi 15-21, 21-16 and 21-14 to book a place in the pre-quarterfinals. Several Indian shuttlers will be in action on Wednesday, and prominent amongst them will be Kidambi Srikanth, who is returning to action after recovering from injury. Staying with badminton, the Badminton Association of India, or the BAI, on Tuesday announced a Rs 50 lakh cash prize for the Indian para-shuttlers who won medals at the Paris Paralympics. Indian para-shuttlers won 5 medals comprising of 1 gold, 2 silvers and 2 bronze medals, which is the most they've won in any edition of the Paralympic Games. Elsewhere, in what is a first for India, the Indian women's roller derby team has created history by winning the country's first ever medal at the World Skate Games 2024 in Italy. The Indian team, led by Shrutika Sarode, got the better of China in the bronze medal match while posting a 127-39 victory. Meanwhile, India's men's team missed out on a medal as they went down to China 75-119. Team USA won the gold medal in both the men's and women's categories. The World Skate Games are an international biannual multi-sport event comprising of all the world roller sport disciplines as regulated by the World Skate International Federation. News from Indian football now, and the Blue Colts will kick off their campaign in Group G against Mongolia on Wednesday at the AFC Under-20 Asian Cup China 2025 qualification campaign in Laos. Speaking to the media ahead of the match, India head coach Ranjan Chaudhary said, and I quote, "We've been preparing well for the last 3 months and the boys are ready for the challenge." Staying with youth football, in the SAF Under-17 Championships, India posted a commanding 3-0 victory over the Maldives, having beaten Bangladesh 1-0 in their opening game. And now, on the back of this victory, India has cemented its spot in the semi-finals. News from hockey now, and international hockey is set to return to the national capital of Delhi as Hockey India announced Germany's tour of India for a 2-match test series on Tuesday. The Olympic silver medalists and current world champions Germany will travel in October to play a 2-match test series against India on the 23rd and 24th of October in the Major Dhyan Chand National Stadium in the national capital. Both teams last met in the 2024 Paris Olympics semi-finals, with Germany getting the better of India by 1 goal in a tight game that ended 3-2 in their favour. In squash, India's Ramit Tandon has risen to a career-high world ranking of 30 on Monday by entering the top 30 of the PSA Squash Tour. The 32-year-old Indian has become the highest-ranked Indian man at the moment. Ramit has accumulated a total of 281 points and gained 2 places, having benefited from his astonishing 3-1 win over Victor Kron, then ranked 11th in Egypt back in April. Ramit's next event is the Qatar Classic, where he takes on Omar Mossad in the first round. And finally, our play of the day comes from the ATP 250 Hangzhou Open, where Jeevan-Vijay and Vijay Sundar Prasanth came from behind to beat the German duo of Konstantin Franzen and Hendrik Jebens in the finals. This wasn't the first time that they staged a comeback in the tournament, having recovered from a 0-6 first set deficit in semi-finals as well. And for their giant killing act, Jeevan-Vijay and Vijay Sundar Prasanth's remarkable comeback victory to lift the ATP 250 Hangzhou Open is our play of the day. And that's all that I have for you on the Playmakers today. Do follow thebridge.in and our social media handles for our continued coverage of Indian sports. My name is Rahul Kargo. Thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye and good luck.